Hi guys, welcome back to TikTok Guys for Beginners course by Nescale. How did you find our last video about the retargeting and retention ad? We hope that following our guideline will help you to launch your ad from scratch. And after running your campaigns on TikTok, you will come to the most interesting part: analyze, optimize, and scale TikTok Ads. And in this video, we will discover three main things: how to view TikTok Ads performance, how to optimize TikTok Ads when your campaigns perform well or not. The party doesn't stop when you finish setting TikTok Ads. In fact, this is where it begins. To really take your ad to the next level and grow your business with TikTok Ads, you always need to analyze the result and scale your TikTok Ads based on key metrics. So, how to evaluate your ad performance? To evaluate your ad performance, at first, you need to run some campaigns in the past and analyze your ad result. We now ask, apart from running targeting, retargeting, and retention campaigns, we made it super easy for your brand. You can start with the 360-degree view of general and detailed statistics that really matter to your business. Now let's see what you can have in NetAds. By using NetAds, you get free access to all the data recorded in each campaign and ad group thread. You will have all the same key metrics for both campaign, ad groups, and ad level. First, you can get a bird's eye view of TikTok Ads performance. We have the TR funnel so that you can get an overview about all your campaigns with this metric: total cost, return on ad spend, revenue, click-through rate, and conversion rate. With our analytics, you can easily see how much you spend for targeting, retargeting, and retention campaigns, and also how much you have earned on TikTok. Otherwise, we also help you to jump into the details of each TikTok ad campaign. As you can see, we have all the general statistics such as impressions, clicks. However, since we almost always have several ad groups within one campaign, so if you want to analyze your ad performance, you need to look at the ad groups. For the ad groups, you will see daily budget and bid. For more detailed statistics, let us divide into two main sections: engagement, budget, and sales. Impressions are the number of times your ad was on screen. Click-through rate is the percentage of times your ad was seen and clicked on. Clicks are the number of clicks on your ad that led users to a landing page. Cost per click is the average amount of money you have spent on a click. Total cost is the estimated total amount of money you have spent on your ad group during its schedule. Revenue is the amount of money you earn from your ad. Return on ad spend is the revenue generated by dollars spent in your ad group. The calculation for return on ad spend is very simple. It is the total revenue generated directly from the ad campaign divided by the total campaign cost. Conversion is the number of times your ad achieved an outcome based on the objective and settings you select. Conversion rate is the percentage of result you achieve with all the clicks on your ad. As you are running ads for your e-commerce business and your main objective is still gaining more sales, so return on ad spend, which means total cost and revenue, are the most important metric. That's why we create a chart with total cost and revenue to help you better understand your ad performance. You also need to look at your audience. Based on your audience age, location, gender, and interest, you can find the high-converting TikTok audience for your next campaigns. Check our video about TikTok retargeting and retention ad to know how to target potential audience based on your previous campaigns. In general, there's this metric that really matter to your TikTok ads, and you need to closely consider impressions, clicks, click-through rate, conversion rate, and return on ad spend. We also provide detailed analytics about your ad creatives. Before starting to optimize, you need to know if your ads are working fine or not, and then find the best way to improve your ad performance. As we said before, to maximize your ad result, you should consider impressions, click-through rate, conversion rate, and also return on ad spend. However, based on our experience and also our customer campaigns, your campaign performs well if you receive your click-through rate is around 1%. If your click-through rate is from 1.5 to 2%, it means that you are doing well. Conversion rate and return on ad spend is between 2% and 3%. So while we don't recommend to look at ad impressions, click and conversion to decide your campaign performance, look at an example which is a real case from our client, so it's not 100% true for all business, just for you to get some idea. In the first campaign, with the daily budget of $20, you get 10,000 impressions and your click rate is 1.5%, which is good. In the next campaign, you decide to increase the daily budget to $50 USD, and with a high budget, you will receive more impressions, which is 50 impressions. However, you receive a low click rate, which is 0.8%. So what is the reason? If you are in this case, higher budget, higher impressions, but lower click rate, it means that TikTok don't show your ad in front of your target audience, or your ad video is not good enough to convince viewers to click on it. In this case, you can set your budget from $20 to $50 and then see your ad performance and continue to optimize. So what should you do if your campaign is working well? Even if your campaign is working fine or not, to optimize and scale up the device, we highly recommend to follow 4 categories: audience, bid and budget, creative, destination. Now let's dive into the details. If your campaign is working well, here are some tips that we recommend to do. With the audience, try to analyze your audience and do all the analytics to narrow down your target audience and then find the most potential customers. As we said before in our last video about TikTok retargeting and retention ad, to set the audience interest, you need to rely on the audience statistics in your previous campaigns. For example, based on your last campaigns, you ran to 2 audiences from 18 to 24 and 24 to 35, and you realize that the audience from 18 to 24 show higher intent than the one from 24 to 35. So you can only focus on the audience from 18 to 24 to optimize your ad performance. For the bidding, if you are choosing the lowest cost, we recommend changing to the cost curve. It means that you give TikTok the maximum amount you want to spend for an order. In this way, you can easily control the average cost per result. Here's an example to make sure you get the idea. If your cost per result is $20, you can increase the bid to the maximum amount you can spend, for example $25. In this way, you can know how much you can scale up. After that, you can try to gradually reduce your budget to $23, $20 or $18, so you can find your best scaling level, improve the ad performance, and reduce your cost per result. However, don't try to do like an example. You need to rely on your data to define your amount of money. For the budget, try to increase the budget gradually. You can't go from $50 a day to $500. This way will confuse TikTok and your cost per result will increase. We recommend to scale your budget slowly. For example, if your budget is actually $50, you can try $75 the next day and then $100 and $200. For the ad creative, try to focus on high converting ad creative. For example, if your video showing customer review receive a high engagement rate, so why don't you create more video about customer review? We also recommend to testing new things. And when you test new ad creative, remember to create different ad groups to track the ad performance. We recommend trying creative in a separate campaign and in separate ad groups. Remember to continuously refresh creative once every 7 days, but minimally once every 40 days. And always highlight your special promotions and include a call to action to encourage the viewer to take specific actions. So it's the 3 things you need to improve if your campaigns are performing well: audience, bidding and budget, and creative. And now you may wonder what you should do if your campaign doesn't perform well. Here are some things you can do. With the audience, maybe you are targeting to a too narrow audience. In this case, you can miss out the high converting audience. As we said in our tutorial about running first campaign on TikTok, TikTok and TikTok Pixel also need time to discover your audience, to find from who show interest in your products to who want complete payment. That's why you should create multiple audience and run each ad group for each audience, so you can test with different type of audience view detailed analytics about one specific audience, and it will be easier to find the most potential audience. With the ad creative, we suggest to post poor-performing ads, so impressions are not wasted in the ads. Try different ad creative and ensure your ad creative relevant to TikTok. Track if you highlight your special promotions and include a CTA in your ad creative or not. It will help you to encourage the viewer to take specific actions. Make sure you are running ads for the right products to drive more sales. To do that, you need to have data about your e-commerce business. In fact, NetAds is the first data ads management software in the market that provides not only data about your ad campaigns, but also all the store analytics. From our analytics dashboard, you can discover your best-selling and trending products. If you are selling your products globally, NetAds also allows you to find your sale by country. With all this data, you can choose the right product to run ad on TikTok. It will be better to promote the products that your audience show the most interest in. And make sure you optimize your landing page to make shopping easier for your audience. TikTok only help you to drive more qualified traffic, but can make your audience buy your products. That's why you need to ensure 3 things. Your TikTok pixel is working correctly. Watch our tutorial about TikTok pixel to easily connect TikTok pixel to your Shopify store and check its performance. Your website is fast loading. Your landing page aligns with your ad creative. Your audience will feel uncomfortable if you click on the ad about one product and then access the landing page about another product. Afterward, while optimizing your TikTok ads, remember to stay focused on 4 things: audience, need and budget, ad creative, and destination page. And at the end of our today's video, and congratulations, you have just finished our TikTok course for beginners for launching TikTok ads to measure and optimize your campaigns. We hope that with our tutorial videos, you can easily grow your business with TikTok. As always, if you have any questions or any content ideas about TikTok ads, please let us know in the comment section. And don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel for more engaging content about TikTok ads in the future. Our new series about TikTok ads tips and tricks is coming soon. Please wait for it, and we'll see you in the next video. Goodbye!